or you can drag them. If that feels good to you, you can do that. You notice that there are muscles that are mostly going north-south, that are going up-down. Right there. Can you feel those? And then you're coming along here. And for the most part, we have lots of muscles going up-down. Some are diagonal, every which way, but there we go. Okay? Lots of these muscles here. Do this once. Turn your head to one side or the other, it doesn't matter which. Notice this big old muscle that's coming out here? That's your sternocleidomastoid muscle.
That's a big one.
It is. It attaches to your sternum down here, in your chest, up here, into this bone here. I don't think that's the occipital, I can't remember which one. And then here.
And here.
Masseter. 1, 2, 3. Sternocleidomastoid. 3 places. Right? And you have one on both sides. Most of the time, if someone's taking a clavicular breath, this is your clavicle, left, and your right clavicle. That's why you call it a clavicular breath. If you take a breath that's up here, instead of an abdominal breath, right? Most of the time, when I see someone take a breath that's pretty tense and in the neck, I see one or the other or both of the sternocleidomastoid muscles tensing.
Bless you.
Now, who's a smarty pants in here who knows exactly where the larynx is? Brian, come here. I want you to find where my larynx is very gently. Yeah, right there. In between all of this tightness. And as you may or may not know, probably do know, you can go back, thanks. That larynx is supposed to vibrate freely in order to create our sound. If it doesn't vibrate freely, we get this sort of sound. Ah, ah.
Sounds like you're scared.
It sounds tight, it sounds scared, it sounds apprehensive,
Oh
right?
my god.
If it does vibrate, we get something more like ah, ah. A lot more bang for our buck, right? That's a lot more sound, a lot more pleasing of a sound, right? And I'm not really working as hard. Ah, ah. So, you're in a lesson, it's going really well, you're really excited, you're trying to do everything, and your mind is racing a million miles a second with everything that you have to think about doing, and without thinking about it, you do this. Okay? So what I want you to practice doing is breathing in every inhale. We're going to practice letting this still happen down here. Put your diaphragm right here, your miniature model of your body's diaphragm, right? Right back here. And then we're going to take this for granted that this is going to happen, right? This is what we're practicing. Right? Okay, good. No. Oh, that's that question saying. Okay, good. But now what I want you to focus on, that's going to happen on every inhale, but what I want you to practice doing, keep your diaphragms here, you can do that. Now swallow once, go. Put your hand on your neck and feel what happens when you swallow. Now move it to a different part on your neck and feel what happens when you swallow there. You're going to feel lots in some places and not so much in other places, right? All of those swallowing muscles, all of those muscles that you use to swallow, all of those muscles that, help turn your head side to side, all that sorts of things, all these ones that get tight here, they are completely useless for singing. Useless. They're great for standing up and not falling over and not letting your head droop to one side. But they are useless for singing, which means if they are activated, they're interfering. So, what we want to practice doing now is on every inhale, very slow inhale. You breathe when you feel like you need to breathe. We're going to practice the low belly opening to make space for the guts. And on every inhale, that's the face that I want. This sort of face right here. I usually would call it the Mississippi face, but that's not appropriate, so I won't say that. Okay. It's this. It's like knuckle dragging. No, that's not it. They don't drag their knuckles. That wouldn't be polite. All right. All right. Better not go on the web.
I know. I was like...